I'm Mahdi Shaheeb Sher. My website is www.mahdishaheebsher.com. One of my interests in the world as Mahdi Shaheeb Sher is the rise of China and the challenges it's facing with Taiwan. I think that Taiwan is a challenge to the rise of China in the world. I think the main concern with Taiwan is that it claims to be the Republic of China. It claims to be a Republic of China, so it's claiming sovereignty as a replacement or the rightful government of China, the government that existed before the Chinese Revolution by the Chinese leader Mao. So I think that the Taiwan government does have a rightful and legitimate claim of government in China. It does that as maybe a 2,000-year-old government that's governed China for a period of maybe 1.5 to 2,000 years before the Chinese Revolution in the 1950s, I think it was. So I think that Taiwan has some legitimacy in its legal authority to govern China. And I think that most of the world does have some support for Taiwan because it recognizes that communism might not be successful in China. It might collapse because most of the communist countries have also collapsed in the world. So there could be a scenario where communism in China collapses as well because it's not supported by any other communist countries in the world. So I think that in that scenario there could be a position where Taiwan flies into Beijing and takes over the government as a Republic of China, and that would be a non-communist government, and it would be the traditional government of China that China has known for over 1,000 years. So I think that with Taiwan, it is one of the serious security challenges in the world, because China is a very big, powerful country now in the world, and I think as a big country in the world, it has a lot of wealth and a lot of resources and politics and various other things that it can draw on and rely on. So I think that China is able to marshal a lot in its defense if it feels threatened. And I think it is in that position at the moment where it does feel threatened by Taiwan, because Taiwan is claiming an alternative government, an alternative form of government in China. So I think this is a serious situation in China and Taiwan, and I think that's why we're having some kind of confrontation between China and America in the Taiwan Straits with Taiwan. I think there have been a lot of rehearsed landings by the Chinese authorities on Taiwan, and I think these landings have been very kind of detailed and well rehearsed and practiced, and I think that shows how serious this kind of intervention is likely to be, to have some kind of a Chinese mainland intervention in Taiwan. And I think that is quite an important thing to consider in the world today. I think Taiwan, in terms of what it prioritizes